So welcome back to more on the road gameplay. We're back with part number 51 now, I believe 151. Here once again with the Scania 6x2 in the top line cab, of course. But yeah, I've been playing this game off stream a bit more now with this patch, of course, the new patch. And so pretty much been doing a bit off stream, and yeah, something else I never really noticed about this patch is actually a new skeleton trailer that I've got now. This is the longer one. So this actually gives you two containers, not just one like the other one did. So this is actually two 20-footers can get put down, plunked down on this trailer. This is really cool. That's what we need. We need something decent enough. So yeah, so that's pretty cool, and nice to have that option now. Nice to have an option that you can plunk down two trailers, two containers. If I didn't, so it's nice to have that option now available. So yeah, so anyway, and if I go back in the menu, I think that's the only other trailer that we've got is just that one trailer. I don't think you get any more trailers apart from that one. So I'm guessing it's a good trailer to take anyway in the meantime. So yeah, I'll give us the two containers. So yeah, let's get something on the go now. Let's get something to railway shipping. We're away at the moment when Hamburg goes. Yeah, so I think we just we did a journey to I can't remember where we did it, but we picked up the Skele trailer, I think it must have been Frankfurt off stream, so I decided to do that. I had to buy a container trailer and pick it from Frankfurt. So where should we go actually? What's the best way? We'll take I think Rostock's any good. I might take this one Brutto 20-footer to Rostock. That's a fairly decent journey, I guess, for this video. So got that one. So we'll take another one as well. It's another one. A railway shipping one, two railway shippings. Not two railway shippings, one Brutto and one railway shipping. So we'll get ourselves in the freight office. There we are. I don't know if they're tightened, but anyway, we'll put this in anyway. That should be all sound. If they're sticking out like that should be it tightened. Oh wait a minute, that's not right. That one's not turning, that one, that's good. Doesn't matter, that's fine. So I'm thinking there must be another bug with this. Doesn't matter. But you can see the fifth wheel now is highlighted a bit better now as well. So if you want to decouple the trailer and you can't see it, I'm guessing it'll show up like this to uncouple it, uncouple and detach it, rather than you have to have the hassle to stand like this pretty much all the time. It was a bit of a kerfuffle that time, eh? So yeah, I did customise this truck, didn't I, in the last video? They went in the end of the last video, customised that and put the bull bars and put the air horns and light bars, same as the last truck pretty much, the top line, but I had a bit of money from my employee, so I able to make the money that I lost from buying this truck at the end of the day. And the money is like a currency bug that put me to minus 717 at a point. I don't know if you've had any problems, but Yeah, maybe it's fine. Maybe it's not a major thing. We need to get some fuel actually, don't we? I never actually filled up for quite a while, so that's quite I need to. I wanted to see what happens if you do want it with diesel, but I don't want it. I would do it off stream and just what am I doing here? Everything's set up, isn't it? Packing the handbrake off. That's what we need. On the way to Rostock. I think the fuel's okay. It should be enough. I'll need to fill up at a fuel station somewhere. I'll maybe stop at one of the services. So this is still 450 horsepower as well, so it's not a. What way am I going? This way. But yeah, so I played this game off stream and I did encounter some minor bugs. Like, I don't know, I had some bug when I was driving this truck, and then I think I must have went too fast on the way by in the fuel station and hit the guardrail, and then the trailer did something weird, just that it was like kangarooed or something, it was jumping. I don't know what that was about, but that's something that happened off stream. I didn't get it, unfortunately. If I did that, maybe I would have had it, but it's just a wee minor bug. Also, I'm not going to get every bug in a video. So once I get some bugs, like that thing that I showed you in the last video, the money bug, the currency bug, I'll say. This is like a trailer this time, so I'll need to switch over. Maybe like bus simulator or something. Let's get some outside views. Let's be a better truck driver. Going over the bridge. Yeah, we've been over this bit before, I think, haven't we? Quite a few times. It's quite a cool bridge actually, having this bridge in the game is pretty cool. This truck's really struggling, eh? So something else then, maybe if we're going up hills for example, I'll show you this truck is actually struggles a lot more getting up hills. Definitely. I've actually come to a stop at one of the hills, one off stream as well when I was trying it. This truck was halted. I had the hill start, it was bobbing into first and second and first and second. That's what happened. Yeah, so I was coming up one of the hills on the autobahns, and probably one of the really steep ones. Probably the ones that you probably know. Maybe it's you struggle. Oh no, that's not good. What way am I going? And then this way. I'll just waste a bit of space of the lane there, Brutto lane there. Yeah, I stopped at the hill and had a hill start getting up one of the hills. The truck completely almost came to a standstill. Well, it did come to a standstill, and it had hill started in first and second, so it sort of then went back into gear all the time. So yeah, it's been a bit of a kerfuffle. The sprinter van stopped. Just a bit slow getting through the lights. Yeah, I don't know whether you've had that thing already, but I've never noticed it before. Like this truck, plus it's got 2 containers. Maybe they've increased the weight on the trucks, so the thing actually struggles getting up hills. I could be wrong, but I'm not entirely sure actually on that one, but the brakes are definitely seem to stop a bit better now. Yeah, it just seems a wee minor thing. Maybe it's better to have the weight increased on the trucks every so they can struggle a bit more. And I'm just wondering if the case they might bring it a V8. So I don't think they will bring a Scania V8 in the game, but yeah. So yeah, I've got like 2 videos up now with the new patch now. I did the first one, it's like the first look at patch 1.11. It's got quite a lot of views now, which is quite good. In fact, we came up this way at one point with the not too long ago. I was streaming out and so we came on this road before. The roundabout coming up here as well. Yeah, we come this way before, I remember, about a few videos back. Under the autobahn, like just straight on the autobahn pretty much. So yeah, it's getting good views now, the first video of this patch. It's counting up as we speak, the video's counting up. I suppose if I'm recording this on the 9th of April, hopefully it'll still be counting up. Might be 2k, but it's like 1k as the 9th of April when this is recording. When I'm recording this one in the evening of the 9th of April. So it's definitely getting there now. And I just put it out yesterday morning, yesterday morning if it's the 9th of April. The patch came out on the 7th of the evening, and it was quite surprising, and also it just dropped to find no one. So it's obviously one of those things. So of course it's good that happened. It's meant to be the patch you can used to come out. It was pretty much this was the patch that was delayed until it was meant to come out in February, but it's been delayed. Not sure why, but obviously some issues. Maybe there's some mission, maybe it's something going into submission or something, I have no idea. I'm sure they've sorted out all the nicks and crannies of the patch. Maybe it was quite bad at the point. It's kind of like Truck Driver was with the stutters and that test period. No, well, probably. I noticed the graphics are a lot better as well. It's like this game's like had the Unity engine upgrade like Truck Drivers had. Exactly. It's probably had this exact same thing. It's maybe they've upgraded the Unity engine on this game. And on this way actually. It could be wrong, but it's something. Obviously, the new Skele trailers, obviously I didn't tell you about that Skele trailer, the one you could probably get a 40-foot container. If they ever considered adding 40-foot containers, that would be awesome as well. 20 feet is okay, but 40 feet is a wee pretty sick as well. There's my fuel gauge going red now. Right, Truck Driver, you know it goes that, you know, it pops up on the top left there, low on fuel. So I need to get some fuel, get some diesel on the way. Hopefully there's going to be I'm sure I've got enough fuel. It's not like it's a Truck Driver. I would probably have to sprint to a fuel station probably. Especially if the fuelage on, if this is like Truck Driver, you have to keep refueling all the time. You have to keep stopping at every petrol station on the autobahn. If it has like them, if the fuel usage is similar to Truck Driver's meters, if it just goes down, drinks fuel, that's it. You have to keep filling up. Plus this is not too, this is good anyway. The fuel grade is very good. I'm guessing it's also based on the real life kind of parts of how they would go. Of course this is an 800, so it's a small fuel tank, so maybe that'll go down quicker. I don't know what the fuel tanks in Truck Driver is. There's not really any calculation of how big the fuel tank in Truck Driver is. It's probably tiny. It's probably it's got to be just a wee canister probably. You have to just fill it up all the time. You know, got a massive fuel tank in Truck Driver. You just gotta just got one of those, you know, the canister type things, just a tiny fuel tank. You have to just keep filling up all the time at the fuel stations and truck driver, and this is obviously fine. It's going down the fuel now, you can see it. I think it's underneath the, it's definitely underneath the fuel nozzle now, so it's just at the bottom of the fuel pump now, so it's a tiny bit now. I should have filled up when I was in Hamburg. Maybe, hopefully there's, let me just check the next fuel station. Oh, we just went past one. Oh no, did we go past one? Where's the next one? The next one's quite a bit of a way. I hope there's enough to get there. Yeah, I think there will be. It's probably not as bad as you think. So we'll probably have to pull into that fuel station coming up. Fill ourselves up. Because I'm not sure what would happen if you wanted to fuel in this game. I've never done it before. I don't think it'll be like Truck Driver. Maybe you have to reset the truck or something if the fuel gauge is down. I'm not sure how that works. Maybe there isn't a way to recover your truck or something when it's if it's out of juice and that. I don't know if there's a way to recover. Maybe resetting your truck would be the answer, but I've never actually done it before. I mean, I'll try it off stream or something, and then I can always show it on stream, because I don't really want to just start the delivery again if I run out of fuel. I could just do it without a cargo. I mean, I should another video, I should just try and run out of fuel without a cargo. There's the light on the dash now. I've not seen that for a while. Every time normally we just do it when start the truck up all the time in a new truck, but it's now it's popped up on the dash now. Fuel. It must give you at least quite a bit of a distance to travel. You can probably get to, I reckon I could get to Rostock filling up. Could I see the fuel and so it'll give you a bit of reserve fuel. Like Truck Driver, obviously the fuel when the fuel gets down when the actual thing goes out, it's out of fuel pretty much. Doesn't give you any reserve at all. You're just out of fuel and that's it. You just get measured on the top left fuel and rolling fuel, you know. It's stamina, it's the same for stamina as well, exactly the same. So just that's the way it goes as a truck driver. So it's talking about fuel all the time, fuel stations and but maybe if we're going up a hill at some point, then I could have showed you that road that was I almost got stopped with this truck. I was carrying 2 containers in the off stream as well, and then the truck kind of struggled getting up hills. I'm sure there's more weight on the truck than there is before. Maybe not. It seems like it's more like a pendulum now when you're turning now. It still has that, maybe has that. Maybe this trailer does still have issues. You know, like when it's still handling's maybe it's better than it was before. Better than the last patch anyway, because the last patch the trails are just all over the place pretty much. You just hit the reservation so many times. If you take the steering, if you take the corner too soon, you'll just end up sapping the barrier, because the trailer wants to do the opposite as what I'm doing. So, here's the fuel station coming up now, so we'll fill ourselves up, get some diesel, top ourselves up, get ourselves We don't need to hit South West at the moment, but we will in three and a bit hours. We'll have to get out west. Well, we'll get some diesel, fill ourselves up. It's going to cost a bit of money. First away. What's the best way to go in? I'll go in this one. Stick in this day and we'll just walk into this wheel one. It's I didn't do this. I don't know why I didn't say that. I'll just get it and fill ourselves up, turn it off. The fuel tank must be small on this truck, right? Because you got the 6 you got the early axle now. You got the tag axle now, and that's probably taking a bit of space up for fuel tanks, and then the 4x2. So yeah, that's really the thing. I don't think the axles liftable. I don't think. No. It would be great if that was an option, eh? But I don't think that's going to be an option in this game. And tag axle lift. It'd be great. It'd be a good option. Let's get ourselves on the way. We're not even that far now, actually. This is going to be quite a short video. We'll take another. We'll do another container drop as well. Let's do another one. Let's then we'll take something in when we're in Rostock. We'll take another one, another container somewhere as well. We'll probably won't take it. We'll probably do another short distance one again. It's not been a long journey at all. Feels like it's longer, but I did quite a long one off stream. Probably would take a bit of a long time to do it in the one video. So I think the truck actually seems to accelerate a lot slower. I'm going up a bit about here, but normally that accelerate a lot quicker. 2 to 8 takes a bit longer now to accelerate as well. But it starts slowly accelerating itself up to 80. So yeah, and as I say, what you think of the patch so far? How you finding it so far? Is it any improvements? Any things that's made the game better? I mean, I don't know. Sales still feels the same as it was pre-patch in my opinion. It's still kind of the same. Maybe it's the Unity. Maybe they did the Unity engine upgrade here as well. It's maybe made the graphics a bit better. I don't know, maybe Unity engine upgrade isn't really graphically better. I'm not sure how that works. Because I was saying the thing about Truck Driver and patch that looked better, and then I feel like when they did the Unity upgrade, maybe it was something they made. I think the game felt like it was a bit detail with the graphically looked a bit more. I don't know, because graphically it looked a bit more fuzzy. Pretty much when they did the Unity engine upgrade of Truck Driver, or just whatever happened, it's made it a bit more fuzzier. Maybe it's also QQ probably messed the game up. Yeah, don't really probably talk about much of Truck Driver. Just as I say, map expansion, AI trucks. That's all I can say. I know there's not been any updates on that game since October last year. Like pretty much this year I've not had anything like Truck Driver. Like I just feel after heading off is out and the AI trucks come, that's the end of the game. It just feels like they've they're kind of supportive Truck Driver because we're not getting any updates. In the meantime, we're still waiting on the map expansion to be fixed, which I don't know whether they made a mess of it also, but you know, like when they get it all fixed and maybe by the summer or something, just how long it's taking so far. So I'm mistaken, like it's taking more than half a year or something that's where you get the thing all sussed out. I remember it was meant to come in September last year, and now this is like 6 months after now, and it's just not being any word about a new date, a new whatever. The premium edition of that game as well was tied into the heading off, so that's not going to come out anytime soon at all. Heading off pretty much. And I'm just saying that the premium edition is kind of like the final edition or something, right? You got the premium edition, gives you all your DLCs and truck models, DLCs and your truck paints or whatever you had in the game in the past. How long they've been putting and updating it for. It's just they've added just very little stuff really in the past 2 years of the game. It's not really changed at all. I just think in that time, just they should have added more stuff. Like they should have added the AI trucks first thing. They added the life powers, but the AI trucks should have been second to first. They're going to be like the last thing for the game until they start support. And the AI trucks are going to be like one of the last things to come to the game by the scenes of it, because it's not giving us any more updates to that game. Truck Driver hasn't had any updates. Just nothing to show us now. Soedesco doesn't put anything on Truck Driver. Or they might put something up, just some wee brief thing. They don't really show it to us as much now. It's like they moved on to the other games and that they've obviously publishing and that, at the end of the day. Not just Truck Driver, obviously it's the other games as well. It's not all about Truck Driver, the thing, it's the other games as well they publish as well. Normally they're not like massive titles, Also do Wheel Farm, this is same guys who did Truck Driver. And yeah, that Wheel Farm was pretty I'm not saying it's pretty bad, but I feel it's quite bad. I sort of passed that game, I just seen it and it was pretty bad. Just it was really, it was as bad as this pretty much, just a Pure Man's Farm Simulator. Just everyone sees the coffee farming simulator these days. There's lots of these independent developers doing farm simulator, agriculture sort of sims. I'm pretty sure there's a feed camera up here actually, I'm sure. If I recall. Maybe I'm totally wrong, I thought I saw something, I thought I may have seen a speed camera, but... Oh, that's it there. It's hidden under the trees there. So yeah, Wheel Farm. I'll never play that. I'll probably never play that game because it's just really. I think it's pretty much the same as Truck Driver, but a farming simulator or farming thing. I don't know if it's a simulator. It's not really like farms. It's not like licensed vehicles. I'm guessing it's like Truck Driver. You use a farm one instead of a trucker. So it's sort of simulating the things you're doing the prime fields for tasks and that, I've never played Wheel Farm before, but I know that's the same developers that did Truck Driver, so it kind of looks almost the same as Truck Driver. Well, Truck Driver obviously is a better game whole anyway, because that's what we wanted. We wanted a truck simulator. But yeah, I just I think the Wheel Farm was kind of left in the dust as well. I'm sure they left the game. Didn't last very long. I'm not sure if I don't know if QQ got the work done on that game as well or not. think it's this truck driver. I don't think Wheel Farm was part of QQ. I think truck driver was part of it. Yeah, just truck drivers. I was saying it just feels like that game's in the dust now. Just nothing to show. There's nothing really to put out since October, and it just feels like the support of that game is dead now. Well, it's not dead as a whole, but I mean it's just getting on a bit now. I mean, just waiting on actual updates. It's not really happened. Nothing's really coming right for that game now. Let's hope this game does turn out. Hopefully on the road we'll get some more content, like the daft truck obviously, and maybe some wheel support maybe as well. Hopefully that's kind of like the elephant in the room for this game, is the wheel support. It's kind of like waiting on the AI trucks. The wheel support in this game is as much as the AI trucks and the truck drivers, exactly the same probably as this. Everyone wants that now, and you know, it's just playing the waiting game of these things like that, just to be nuts and crannies. And this should be in the game from the start, like not have to wait on a patch, because just gets they're waiting ages. I mean, I think like the wheel support actually came on this game in day one. It's always been, I obviously don't play and wheel myself in this game, arcade controller, so I don't know. I'm quite used to it. Obviously I'm used to controller, and I normally don't well about buying any wigs or anything. I just put it on, I just sit back and, you know, just with the controller, that's how I play my games. But I don't know about the wheel. I'm not sure if wheel support's still a thing in this patch as well. It's just, that's always a bit of a thing that we have to wait on. It's a bit ridiculous for a lot of players that have to wait on wheel support, and wheel support should have been near the start of this game's life cycle. And it just feels like that's getting on a bit now as well, the life cycle of this game. I don't know how long we'll get update wise for this game as well. The support in this game, I don't know how long the support on the road will last. Hopefully it'll last longer than Truck Driver, but they're very slow getting it some updates I reckon, so you could give 10 years to this game. You never know, like this could be thing like ETS2. I might be wrong. It looks like one of the trucks is in the air again, up there. You could give us 10 years of this game, but we can only know. We just don't know. We can only hope. Let's hope we do get support. Yeah, there's the truck up there. It's still on its it's up in the air again, What's then up at the map out? Let's have a look at this truck. Oh, I could have just went out on the road that way and just walked up here and seen it. Yeah, why is it up like that again? It's up in the air. It's like spawned in, but it's spawned in as it's jumping over something, That's a bit weird. I don't know if I've seen this, and this is like this in the fast patch as well. This thing of the truck is just up like that. It just spawns in a bit funny. I don't think it's just a minor thing, but plus that's something there as well that I'll just point you out to. Something. I don't know why I started, my engine's already running. I was about to start my engine, but it's running. So we'll just make our way around the block here and drop a container. And yeah, I might just finish this video up here actually. Won't make it too long because I think it'd just be better to have it on a separate part as well. Because this has been quite a long video now anyway. It's been quite a decent. I just can't really tell if it's green now because it's very faint now, the colour now. If you drop with the things when you drop. I don't think it's actually in. I might have to just undo these. could be something to do than that, so it might be fine. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, that's it. That's it all done and dusted. Let's have a look at these. I might as well have a wee walk to the trucks and see if I can get up to that one that's up in the air. Might get up on the crane again. No, I won't bother. I just thought I might walk myself to that truck that gets up in the air. It's a bit of a walk, but it's not far. So yes, no, but it's not going to be. I don't think you could actually get past here actually. Or maybe you can. Might squeeze through here. There's a security guard here. Oh, looks like we can't get anywhere. That's the farthest closest we'll get. Well, pretty much where that fence is, so you can see it anyway. It's just weird it's up in the air like that as well. So yeah, I'm really hoping update wise this game will get updates more often, and support of this game will be longer than Truck Driver. Truck Driver is also, I just feel like it just feels like that's it's probably reached the end of support once the map and AI Trucks Alive and Premium Edition. That's kind of like the end of the road for Truck Driver, because it feels like the Premium Edition is like the ultimate edition of the game. Normally it's the last thing they would... Normally that would be the last thing to sort of put out is the Premium Edition of the game. Which is kind of like the Deluxe Edition or something like that, it has all the DLCs, and it's kind of like Game of the Year edition or something, if you want to say as well. Just a full game with all the updates and stuff. You know, stuff like that. That'll be it probably for Truck Driver. You never know, it might get some updates after that as well, but I doubt we'll get any more updates. I think that'll be it done. You see through here? No, you can't. It'd be good if you could, but you can't. Not in the containers, unless you're up on the crane again. So yeah, it's been a good video game. As I say, I've not really talked about the parts at all. I was going to talk about more about it, but of course that scale chair is nice. It's nice to have that there. The 40-footer skeleton trailer. It's good to have that now as well in the game. So yeah, so I'm going to finish this one off. I'll come back with another video soon for this as well. Probably for another wee part as well. It feels like my thing is I put two videos of two parts. Normally I upload two parts on my channel. Normally if I'm uploading videos I'll upload one part and then I'll upload another part straight after. So there's only like two videos I upload, so that seems like the thing I like to do now, is to take two videos and upload two videos on the channel at one time. So normally we'd have another part on the follow-up part as well. I think that's quite a good thing to do, is make it a bit better as well. So yeah, I'll probably do another part after this actually as well, and that'll be on the channel, so obviously after you watch this one. So yeah, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, make sure to comment below, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. We'll probably be at 200 subscribers, so I think that's a new milestone if we've reached that. So that'll be awesome. I managed to make it to my target, which is awesome. So it's good that I've got there. And so pre-order will be my next target. It took a long time, but plus I don't think it took very long to get to 200 anyway. But because I started on the road, I think, and I don't think I had 100 subscribers, and then 100 subscribers came along, or more than 100. I've only had like 70 subscribers or something when I started this series, like just a year ago now. And I think I had like 70 something subscribers in this channel. And I've been up to 200, so like 100 plus of you guys have probably subscribed to the channel, watched on the road, or especially if you watch some of my other stuff. I put some live metal gigs on there as well. You see between this, this as well, Truck Driver, on the road, live metal gigs. It's a bit of a bizarre way that I do it, but that's how the channel works now. I like metal music, so I'm a metalhead. Just if I'm not playing, I'm just a metalhead. Just generally I like to go to gigs and enjoy it, and you know, that's it. That's the way it works for me. That's the way it goes for me. So yeah. So yeah, as I said, make sure to like, make sure to comment below, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll have the playlist at the end. Yeah, check them out. Because just down here I have all that playlist there. Just click on any one, I'll bring you up to what you want. And yeah, I'll be back again with another video very soon. So bye for now.